Yay! Okay, we're recording. I am so excited, you guys. Okay, so I'm freaking pumped. I hope you guys are pumped. Basically, I know it says Cassie Tech on both. I'm borrowing Cassie's Zoom ID, so this can be unlimited, and we are not shortened by only 30 minutes. So that way we can just keep talking until all night long. I'm just kidding. But I'm super excited for you guys to hear from her. She is literally one of my dear friends. Love her so much. So proud of her. She went diamond last month, and she is going double diamond this month, y'all. And let me tell you, this girl literally started by not working this business, and she will be the first one to tell you that. So basically, Cassie, I'm just going to have you start by telling your story, just like really quick in like 10 minutes or less. And yeah, don't be afraid to get into detail as well, but basically just telling like how you started with this business, when did you start, and just your journey thus far. I'm going to unmute you so you can go ahead and talk.
Yes, so hi guys, like I said, or like Haley said, I'm Cassie. So I joined November 2018, and like she said, I didn't work for the first 4 months that I was in. I didn't start working until March. So I joined in November. I didn't start working until March. I don't know why, just happened. And then like in March, I saw everybody promoting. I saw Haley promoted twice last year, in February and March, I believe. It might have been March and April, but I saw Haley promoting twice, and I was like, what the heck? Like, I can do that too. Like, if she can do this, why can't I? So then I started working, and I think she did a post, or she did a training over host to post. And I was like, okay, I can do that. Like, let me try that. So I tried it, and I've been doing it ever since. And that is literally what exploded my business, you guys. So in March of 2018, I started doing host to post. And then, or was that 2019? 2019, sorry guys. March 2019, I started doing host to post, and that is when I exploded my business, you guys. So, like I said, started in March, started working in or started in November, started working in March, and then in April I went Ruby. So I started working March, and then I went Ruby in April, you guys. So if you really want this, you can do it. You just have to decide that you want it. That's all it takes, you guys. So I went Ruby in April. And then I went Emerald in September. It took me a little bit in between because I had to step up my self-development game. I would like self-develop here and there. I'd like throw a Zoom on in the background and not really pay attention to it. That sounds really bad, but that's what I did. And that's why I was stuck. I was like, why am I not going Emerald? Like, I'm so close, but I'm just like, we're this far away every time. And then Lindsay was like, so what self-development are you doing? And I was like, I was like, I should probably do that. So then I started self-developing, and I ended up going Emerald after I started picking up my self-development game, because it was all about my mindset. I would think that I would just be like, oh, I don't know if anybody wants this, all of that. Like, you guys, I'm sure you all know that talk. So I stopped doing that. I started self-developing, and then I went Emerald, you guys. So I went Emerald last September, and then I just went Diamond last month, February. I was like, what month was that? I went Diamond in February. So what I did different to go Diamond is I just stepped up my game. Like at the beginning of February, I had not enrolled, and it was like the 7th, which is like unusual for me. I like had a very slow beginning of February, and I was like, what is going on? Like, I was like doubting myself, I think. And then Lindsay texted me one day, and she was like, hey, you got to step it up. Like, what are you doing? If you want to go Diamond, you got to step it up. And I was like, oh, crap. I was like, she's right. So then I was like, so that's what I did, exactly what I did. So I was like, okay, I'm getting 5 to 7 LCs a day. Like, let's go. Of course, I didn't hit that many a day, but that was my goal. I was always pushing harder. Like, if I didn't get an LC that day, like, I would get down on myself, like, not in a bad way, but I would just be like, I got to step it up even more the next day to make up for it. So I was just like,
gonna stop you right there, Cassie. It is the 8th of the month. So what she's saying is she went Diamond last month, guys, and it's literally like it's the 8th now. She didn't start working until the 7th. So, and I just want you guys to realize that like she worked so hard. Like she had a moment where she was like, oh my God, I've got to step it up. And she had never enrolled. I mean, like, tell me if I'm wrong, Cassie, but I'm pretty sure like you've never enrolled like 7 LCs in a day. Like, but that was her goal. She was like, you know what? If I want my dreams and goals, let me just triple what I usually get in a day, and let's just get it done. And I love what you said about when you were talking about your journey and stuff. You were like, I literally decided. So for like, what was it? I think it's 4 or 5 months. So 5 months she sat and just watched everybody else promote. And then when she watched me promote, she was like, you know what? What am I doing? Like, literally, what is she doing? And so I feel like sometimes you have that moment. I mean, I had that moment from Ruby to Emerald. I was at conference and I was like, what am I doing? All these people are up on stage. Why am I not up there? Why am I sitting up in the nosebleeds? I don't want to sit up in the nosebleeds. You know what I'm saying? So it's a decision, and you have to decide. No one can make it for you. I can sit there and tell every single person on this Zoom, like, you're going to go diamond, you're going to go ruby, you're going to go double diamond, you're going to go triple diamond, you're going to do the things. But if you don't believe it, and you don't tell yourself that you're going to do it come hell or high water, you're going to make it happen, it's not going to happen for you if you don't do that. So you have to make the decision, and I love that. And before you go into like details of like diamond and everything, can you talk about like your personal life, like basically like what you've got going on every single day, maybe what's like been holding you back, stuff that just keeps popping up? Because I feel like people think, people who are massive rollers, first of all, that they just have all this free time, okay? So there's that. I feel like they feel like we have a lot of free time. And then on top of that, I feel like they think that A, we don't get told no, or B, we just don't have other people that are bringing in negativity into our lives. So if you could touch on that about like what you go through every day and how you go through that, I'm going to unmute you again.
Yeah, so I always tell people, like, don't even tell me that you're busy, because I don't want to hear it. Because when I started this business, I was working 3 jobs and I was going to school full time. Now I'm only working 1 part-time job and going to school full time because of this business. I was able to step back from those 2 jobs, but I'm still crazy busy, you guys. So I go to school Monday through Friday, or well, I guess Tuesday through Friday, but I have homework on the other days, obviously. But I go to school, I wake up early at 6:45 and I journal and I do self-development and devotions. I don't want to wake up at 6:45, you guys. I don't like waking up at 6:45, but I know I need to if I want to be successful. Because if I sleep in until 10 and then go to class at noon, I'm not going to get any work done for my business. So I wake up at 6:45, self-development stuff until 7:15-ish. Then I work my business until about 9 and get ready, you guys. I don't just sleep in all day and then go to school. Like, then I don't get anything done.
Let me just read back that, what she just said. She just said she doesn't want to wake up at 6 or can we all just say she's a human? She doesn't want to get up that freaking early, but she does because she realizes she has school, she has another job still, and she has to set priorities for this business. Keep on going, girl. Keep going.
Yeah, so I work every single day from, like, I go to class, go to work, come home, do homework, go to bed, repeat. Obviously, I still work this business. You have all seen that. So, like, my schedule, there's no breaks. I just go all throughout the day, but I am still enrolling every single day and being successful in this business because I decided, you guys, if you want to be successful, you will make it a priority. Like, when I was going Emerald, I didn't want to wake up at 7 or 6:45 and journal, but I did because I knew it was going to help me be successful. So I just did it. And then, so I work until about 9 or 10 from like 6 or 7 or 6 from 6:45. Sometimes I wake up at 6:45, sometimes at 7, depends. But I wake up and do my self-development, then I work my business, get messages out, follow-ups, posts. You know, you guys know what we do every day. But I do that, and then I go to school from noon to 1:15 or 1:30, and then I work from 2 to 7, and then I go home and do homework, you guys. I still fit this business in. I'll work in between classes. I'll work at my lunch while I'm eating. I'll work at work. That sounds really bad, but like, you gotta do what you gotta do. Like, if you want this extra income bad enough, you're gonna go take bathroom breaks. You're gonna go get 5 glasses of water. Like, if you don't want your boss to think it's suspicious that you're going to the bathroom all the time, drink a ton of water and they'll realize that's why you're going to the bathroom. They won't have to know you're doing this business. Like, just do what you gotta do, guys. Hopefully that covered
Yeah, that was good for your schedule. I love that so much. And I love how she was like, if you don't want your boss to be suspicious, just drink a lot of water. It'll be fine. That's hilarious. That's what I used to do in grad school too. I thought it was like just a me thing, but I love that other girls do it too. So I want you to say like, Cassie, do you get told no? Do you get told no every day, or do you just get constant yeses? Do you send out 10 messages and everybody says yes?
Oh yeah. So guys, you have to get no's to be able to get yeses in this business. If you get if you just get discouraged by the first no you hear, you're not gonna be successful. Like, I'm sorry, but if you get told no and like you go like crying to your mom or something, sorry, that sounds rude, but you're not gonna be successful in this business. You have to self-develop to be okay with hearing no. There's a book called Go for No. You should really invest in it if you have not, because it's amazing. I was that person when I first started. I was like, I don't know if I can hear no all the time. Like, I don't know if I can do that. So if you want to be successful, you have to be okay with that. I get told no every single day. I send out 100 messages. I say, hey, would you be in? You guys all have a cold message. I don't really want to read it, but so I send a cold message and people are just like, no, I'm good, thanks. And I'm just like, okay, would you post this post on your wall for me? And if they say no, then I'll be like, all right, have a great day. Move on to the next person. It is not that big of a deal. No is just two little letters. They don't have anything to do with you. They don't affect you. It's just move on to the next person. Like, you got to be stronger than one little 2-letter word. You have to be stronger.
I'm obsessed with that. Yes, it's just a 2-letter word. I'm obsessed with that, Cassie. And thank you so much for the book recommendation. I've never read it, so I'm definitely gonna be buying it now.
Yes.
But I literally love that, you're just like, okay, no worries. But I do love going back a little bit that you ask people to post for you, because there
Mhm.
are plenty of people. For me, I don't Facebook cold message, but I know that you do. And
Yes.
you Facebook cold message just to see if they want to try products. And then if they say no, you ask them to put up a post. Love that. I love that. I should be doing that on Instagram. I want to start doing that. That's a really good idea. I didn't know that you did that. Is like, if they say no to a cold message, cool, would you be interested in putting up a post? And the worst thing they can say again, no. Okay, no worries, have a great day. It's super easy. I feel like people overthink it and they're like, oh my God, this person told me no. What's wrong with me? Like, nothing's wrong with you. I love what you said. It's nothing against you. It has nothing to do with you. It's
Mhm.
literally all about them and their timing, and they're gonna come back around, but you have to keep posting, following up, doing the things. They're gonna vote on your polls, they're gonna comment on your posts, they're gonna see your stories, they're gonna swipe up and be like, that's a cute cat, like all the things, right? They're gonna do that. So like, please don't think that a no is a no. I always consider a no as a not right now, this isn't my time, this isn't me. And so I also want to say, like, as far as like other things, I feel like people do get discouraged, first of all, when they feel like they have no support in this business. I just want to talk about that for just a second. I feel like I get this a lot on my team, only because, and I get it because I didn't have support either. You know what I mean? Like, my parents were like, up until a couple of months ago, my family still thought this was a scam. So, and I've been in this for a year and a half. So, if you could kind of touch on that, about like how people think that they have to have support from every single person, and like, what is it, like, approval in this business, like, is totally crap. So I just want you to talk about that for a second.
Yeah, so you guys, you do not need support in this business. My parents still lecture me every single day about this business because they think it's a waste of time. They say, go get a real job. They say it's a scam, all of this. But I'm still mass enrolling every day because I don't care what they have to say. Like, that sounds really bad, but like, you gotta just be stronger than that and move on. Like, just like nod, be like, yeah, okay, whatever. Like, just nod your head and keep moving on, because they're not gonna pay your bills. Like, yeah, my parents will help me with school a little bit, but like, they're not gonna help me forever. I gotta find something to do for myself. This was the first thing that I did without their approval. I was just kind of signed up. I was like, submit, and then I was like, oh crap, they're gonna kill me. But I did it anyways, you guys, because I knew that this was something that I wanted to do, and I knew they were gonna say no, because that's just how my parents are. They're super strict. They like, has to be this way, this way. Like, you have to go to school, you have to get a degree, you have to do this. And like, I was like, I want to do this for myself. So I did. They still lecture me every single day. Last weekend, I think, or no, it was right before I promoted Diamond. We were at dinner and I was like, I should not have came to dinner today. Like they're just like on my butt the whole time we were at dinner. They were just like, and then I remember I texted like Haley and Lindsay and I was like, please, like, can you please talk to me right now? Like I need some girl support because like you don't need support outside of this business. You have all of these girls right here on the Zoom that support you. I don't have any support besides my boyfriend and these girls right here. That is all you need, you guys.
Oh, I'm so obsessed with that. Can I just get like a retweet of everything that you just said? How does everybody feel about that? Oh my gosh, I love that, Cassie. And I was the same way. Like literally it was like my boyfriend, like my best friend was against it. She didn't like it. Like literally my family was like, dude, what are you doing? It's Christmas. Put your phone down. And I'm like, just because it's Christmas, I still want to work this business. And it's because we want to, not because we have to. We want to work this business because we see the vision of financial freedom and we want that. And if we just work hard for a couple of years, the way that other people never will, we will live a life that they were never going to be able to live. And that's what this business can offer. And just in catching that vision so quickly, you caught it so quickly when you gave yourself the opportunity to catch it, is what I feel like. So I feel like you kind of shut it off for a couple of months and you're like, no, I don't want to work this business. You know what I mean? I click submit, but I don't know what I'm doing and I don't want to ask questions and I don't want to do this. And then you're like, oh my God, people are making money. Why am I not making money? You know what I'm saying? And it's so crazy. I love that you said you saw someone else making money, promoting, and you thought, why not me? You were already in the business for months and you still were like, why am I not doing this? Like, why? You know what I mean? And that's what I love, because I feel like so many people count themselves out and they're like, well, I'm not Haley and I'm not Cassie and I'm not 21, 23 years old. I'm 70 years old. I can't do this business. Well, we heard from a girl at conference who literally she was driving semi trucks for a living and she was over 60 years old. And now she has freedom. Literally, she's killing it. She literally enrolls so many LCs every single month. She literally goes like, she's a local person now. Now she's settled down in Florida. She works locally and she kills it in her town. It's like nowhere near here. It's actually like way southern Florida, but basically just like amazing. You know what I'm saying? So like, just know that it doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter the color of your skin. It doesn't matter what comes out of your mouth, as long as it's about it works and it's excitement. And can you talk about that a little bit, Cassie, about how excited you are every day? Like, I love that. I love seeing you and talking about lives. Love seeing you on live on Facebook.
Yes. So I was also going to mention, so my best friend, she doesn't have anything to do with the business. She like doesn't really care. I'll like bring it up to her and she's just like, yeah, whatever, like pushes it away, just like changes the subject, which is fine. I don't really care. She doesn't have to like this business. But this morning she texted me. I've like talked about the 𝒟𝒾𝓃𝑔 before to her because I've lost 19 pounds on it and she's been trying to lose weight forever. So I'll like nonchalantly bring it up every once in a while. And this morning she texted me, hey, can I have more information on your pills? And I was like, finally, because I have another best friend in a different business. And I'm this second best friend. I'm like, I'm not going to push this on you. I know you don't have to use my products. Like, I don't care if you use them or not. But if you ever have questions, just send me a text. And this morning she texted me. I was like, yes, I'm so excited. But yes, I agree. Like, being excited is what changes the game, you guys, because people aren't going to buy with you if you're like, hey, I have these pills. You want to try them? No, if you're like, hey, you want to try this amazing weight loss product that I use every single day? Do you want to try it? They're like, oh yeah, of course. Because they see that you are using it and they see that you are excited about it and that it actually works. Because like Haley was saying, I go live almost every single day making my coffee and taking my 𝒟𝒾𝓃𝑔. Like the other day I made a skinny triple threat live and I used my 𝒟𝒾𝓃𝑔, greens, and coffee. And I was like, if you want more information, comment below or comment sample below, because you can get either a customer or a sample with that. So I just go live and give them action words and I ask questions to them to try to get them to interact. There's not always a ton of people on there, you guys, but so many people go back and watch it. They just don't want you to see that they're watching it. So if nobody is on your live, don't just end it. Just keep going because people will see it later.
Okay, I love that so much. I'm always nervous to go live on Facebook, and every time I see you, you are doing it every morning, guys. She's so consistent. And can I just say, product of the product? Hello, people want to buy it because she's showing it every day. Like, here's my 𝒟𝒏𝒂𝓃𝑔. And if she doesn't have time, maybe she doesn't have time to go live on Facebook. I bet your butt she's on her Instagram story and her Facebook stories. She's always talking about the business once a day, talking about her products, doing her skincare routine before bed. All of y'all are like, I don't have money to buy an auto shipment. Well, listen, if you started showing your products and you got an auto shipment one time, I guarantee if you showed it every single day, because it's like a month's supply for pretty much all of our products, if you get the 𝒟𝒏𝒂𝓃𝑔 and you start showing it every day, watch how many 𝒟𝒏𝒂𝓃𝑔 LCs you get. Literally so amazing. And I love that so much. I went live doing my Skinny Brew sample. I was super nervous the other day, and I had 2 people comment sample, and then 3 people bought the samples. And even though not all of them commented and all of them were on, one girl watched it later and was like, I'll buy those samples, and messaged me. So like she said, do not look at the people that are on there. Do not look at the people that are commenting. Just keep going. Just keep going. I know that's very hard to do sometimes, because we are a very instant gratification nation of, we want to see results right now, and we want to see people commenting right now and liking my post right now. Well, sometimes it's a process. I mean, did you start liking my post or Cassie's post or whoever your enroller is? I'm sure you didn't start liking their posts immediately. I can tell you right now, I did not like any of my enrollers' posts on purpose, because I was like, I'm just gonna sit back and watch. I don't want her to think that I'm interested. I'm just gonna watch. And then I'd swipe up on her stories and be like, what's this cleanse? What are these greens? What's this triple threat? I asked about everything. Everything. I was interested, obviously, and I was even interested in the business. I didn't want to ask. I like just kept watching silently. So I love that so much, because we have to put ourselves out there. We cannot just expect people to come to us all the time. People have no idea that you're open for business if you never show it. Some of you have posted one post since you joined the business. That means you were open for 24 hours and then you closed your business sign, and it's been closed for the last month. Let me just say that one more time. Y'all made one post that equals about 24 hours that your business is open. That's it. You guys cannot just make one live post or one post saying that you're in this business and expect to have customers for life and people just flooding your inbox. That's not how that works. You've got to show your face every single day on social media. Some of you expect people to just come to you. Well, they don't even know that you're open. They don't even know that you're doing It Works anymore, because you posted it one time. You posted it twice, 3 times, whatever. We post it every single day, and we have results every single day because of that. So I think that's awesome, Cassie. I want to get into a little bit of the nitty gritty now of host to post. Thank you so much for talking about self-development and your journey. I appreciate that. I know it's not always easy to talk about, the hard things. But if we could talk about basically your host to post, what you're using, and if you could drop your scripts below so that people can copy and paste them from the chat, they can like save them on their computer. So the host to post that you use, maybe how many you're getting up every single day, because I feel like some people are like, if I get up 10 host to posts a month, I'll be Gucci. If I get one like every other day, we'll be good for the whole month. And I feel like you're about to like slap some people in the face with what you're about to say. And just like maybe if you comment results underneath, just all the nitty gritty of your host to post and how you're doing it.
Yes, sorry, I started talking while I was muted. But yes, you guys, host to post is literally how I get 90% of my customers, and I'm not even kidding you. If you don't do it, you are hurting your business, because people are doing the work for you. It is so simple. You literally ask like, hey, would you mind getting this post up on your wall for me? Like, I'll give you an entry into my giveaway. And like nine out of 10 times they'll say yes. If they say no, just be like, okay, have a great day. It is not going to hurt your business. Just move on to the next person. So I cold message for host to post on Facebook, and I just cold message on Instagram like regular. So I message for host to post on Facebook, and I just sent that first message that I sent. It's not complicated. Just say, hey, I have a question. I'm not trying to sell you anything. Don't worry. And then they reply like, yeah, what's up? So I'll say, let me copy it. So I just kind of say like, hey, I'm doing a giveaway this month. Like, would you want to post a post on your wall for me for entry? And like 9 out of 10 times they're like, oh yeah, sure, why not? So then I send a giveaway post,
I love how you said in there really quick while you copy that giveaway post. I love how you say I'm pushing for a huge promotion in your bonus, and it would mean the world to me if you can help out, because people just want to help out. You know what I mean? And then if you throw in there that they're getting entered into a giveaway, that's even better. I used to just ask people to host a post for me, and Cassie, I think you did too, just because we're like, would you just help us out? They were like, yeah, we had nothing in return. Back then, we didn't have anything to give. So, like, even if you're not comfortable and you're like, oh, I don't want to pay $5 to get in our giveaway for this month. I mean, who doesn't have $5, but whatever. That's fine. Just say, will you do this for me? Will you help me out? I'm going for a huge promotion. People love to just support, guys. Believe it or not, it's not always like a give and take kind of relationship. But I do love how you say, I'm going for a huge promotion. This is how many bonuses I'm going for. Help me out. Like, I love that. It means the world to me.
Yeah, I think that helps out a ton too, because they see that and they're like, oh, she's like doing this for a reason. She's not just doing this because she just doesn't have anything better to do. She's actually doing this for a reason. So then I send this giveaway post. It kind of like blends in with the other one, but you can kind of see where it starts. But I send that giveaway post, and it is asking for them to post about my giveaway, which sounds weird, but then you reach a whole nother market. So they post that on their wall. Then their friends comment and want entered into the giveaway. So then you get more people to post about the giveaway. So when their friends comment, I send them the models needed host a post. Let's see. No, I did not send that to one to my computer, but Haley has that one, so I'm sure.
Yeah, I can send that one in our chat. And I was going to say, do you guys see how she just said, so she has people post about her giveaway, but not everybody's going to post just about the giveaway, or else you're never going to get customers from that. So she has some people post about the giveaway, then their friends all comment, I want entered, I want entered. Well, you're not going to keep sending giveaway host a post. She's got to send models needed, 𝒟𝒏𝓃𝑔. I think it's like, oh God, I am the worst at remembering what I use, but it's like, if you could take 2 pills a day for the next 90 days and lose an average of 30 pounds, would you do it? My friend Haley's looking for new products models, something like that. I'll send it in our chat, guys. But basically, I feel like that one is just so good. And having their friends post it, their friends are seeing that, you know what I mean? And then they're going to see Cassie's post that she's making on her Facebook page about the giveaway, and they're going to be like, oh, I want to enter the giveaway. And she's going to be like, perfect. Do you want to post about the �𝒏𝓃𝑔 that you were interested in the first place? And then they're going to come back around and want it entered and want it again. And I think that is just a great strategy. So if you could just kind of say how you talk to them, how it's simple, because you are just so sweet, simple, to the point, and get them signed up like right away. You are so good at that.
Yes. So on that 𝒟𝒏𝓃𝑔, so I send them the giveaway post, and their friends, I send the models needed post. So on that models needed post, I comment my results under the post. So all their friends are like, oh, who's this Cassie girl? And then I'm like, oh, well, here's my results. Like, you want some info? And a lot of times people comment for info, but sometimes nobody comments on the hosted post. Sometimes nobody likes the hosted post. That does not mean it does not work. That means you need to do it more. I get 20 to 30 hosted posts up a day, not a month, a day, you guys. 20 to 30 a day if you want to be successful with this, because the more you do, the more results you're going to get. Like Lindsay says in the page, massive action is massive results. If you post 2 hosted posts a day, you're like, what if nobody comments on those? Then you're not getting anything for that day. Like, I get at least 5 numbers in my calendar to follow up with a day, like at least 5, usually 10 if I can get there. But I get 30 hosted posts up a day because that's what I need to get massive results. So I get that models needed post, and then when they comment info, I send this, and it talks about my results again. So it's like at the end, it says I have lost 19 pounds in the last 2 months, and I have results if you'd like to see them. And then sometimes they say yes, sometimes they say I saw them under the hosted post, like how much is it? So obviously
I have to back it up a little bit, Cassie. Before you send the message, how are you friending them and messaging them? What are you saying back to them when they comment info? How do you do that?
So when they comment info, I usually say, so it depends. Sometimes I get blocked from following. That's really weird, but like I do so much hosted posts, I sometimes get blocked from following, so it depends. I either say messaging you info, check message requests, or if Facebook won't let me follow them to message them, I say message me the word info for more info. Because if they message me first, I can message them back. So it kind of depends. But then I always say check message requests, because if it goes right into their message request, they're never going to see it. You always have to tell them to check, because they might not even know what that is. But that's kind of how I do that.
Is in the corner, right? And it'll have like a little notification that you have messages, not in your direct messages from friends. It's from people who aren't your friends, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I do it a little bit differently, where I say, when you were talking about following and friending, that's what I do. I haven't been blocked yet, but I do go through my friends list a lot and clean it out. So basically how I do it is I'll say message you, accept my friend request. And then as soon as and I'll like copy the message and I'll put it in the message, and I won't send it yet. I won't send it. And then when they accept my friend request, I'll click on their name and be like, oh, Cassie Tech just accepted my friend request. I'll click on her name, click message, and there's the message that I was going to send her, which is the hi, we just launched this brand new weight loss product, 𝒟𝒏𝓂𝑔, blah, 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 blah. There's the script. So I know if she's from a giveaway hosted post or a 𝒟𝒏𝓂𝑔 hosted post, if that makes sense, guys. If you guys have questions, please feel free to put them in this chat, and like obviously we'll answer them as we go.
Yeah. So yeah, that's basically how I do that. And then they usually ask for price, obviously, because they're like, oh, is this free? I hate, sometimes you have people comment on the hosted post, is it free or is it a sample? And I always reply back, and I still say the same thing to them. I'm not going to tell them if it's free or not. They're going to get the info either way. It's obviously not free, but I send them the message, the same info script, but I put, hi, it is not free, but it is super affordable. And then I send the script. Because then they know up front, like, oh, it's not free, but if it's affordable, let me see how affordable. Then they still want to know how much it is. So then I send the price, and it's a super short script. It's nothing complicated. It's straight to the point. It's just, so this is what it retails for. This is a discount with my challenge. And then they're always like, what's your monthly challenge? So I send that. I didn't send that to myself, but I'm sure Haley has the same exact script that I do, or very similar. And if you guys don't have that script, you really need to, because it's in compliance if you don't send that. But that's what I do there. And then usually after that, I'm always like, okay, great. Do you have 5 minutes now to get started? Half the time they say yes, half the time they say no. That is what follow-ups are for, you guys. If they say, no, I don't have time right now, I'll be like, okay, great. What time works better? Or what day works better? When's payday? Don't be afraid to ask straight up. Because I've had a lot of newbies that are like, oh, I don't know if I should ask that. Like, it's pretty like forward. And I'm like, well, do you want the customer or not? Like, how bad do you want that bonus? How bad do you guys want that $15,000 bonus? Let's go. Like, you have to be willing to put yourself out there for like I used to be a super shy person. Like, I never imagined doing this, you guys. I never imagined being on a Zoom. I never imagined going live. Like, that is just not who I was. But now, because of this business, I've been able to step out of my comfort zone and do so, you guys. But you just got to be able to ask, like, do you have 5 minutes now? I know it's kind of like you're putting yourself out there really far. They might say no. That's okay. That's what you get a follow-up date for. So if they do say yes, I say, send me your number and we can get you started right now. And they're like, okay. And they send the number, obviously. And then I say, hi, this is Cassie. And then I upsell. If you guys don't upsell, you're missing out, because you can go from a 30 BV order to a 100 BV order in like 2 minutes.
I'm sorry. Let me cut in. She just said you need to upsell because you can go from 30, just a 𝒟𝒏𝓂𝑔. How many of y'all would love to turn your 𝒟𝒏𝓂𝑔 XLCs, your greens LCs into people getting 4 products? I just need like some hands raised right now. How many people would love to do that? Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, Cassie.
Yeah. So it's super simple. I send 2 messages, and I'm just kind of like, hey, I'll send them to you guys right now. But I get their number, and they said they have 5 minutes already. So I'm like, okay, great. How much are you looking to lose? And have you ever cleansed, or do you like coffee? And have you ever cleansed before? I haven't sent that to myself, but it's basically, how much are you looking to lose? And do you like coffee / have you ever cleansed before? And then they send me how much they want to lose. And if they like coffee or they like if they've cleansed before. It's nothing complicated. So if they say they like coffee and they want to lose, if they say they want to lose 20 pounds, I'm still going to upsell because they're going to get faster results. Even if they don't need to lose 60 pounds, even if they want 20 pounds, they're still going to get faster results and it's still going to benefit you. So if they like coffee, I'll send this. Thank you for sending that, Haley. And then, so if they like coffee, I say this. I have these 2 amazing products for you, my coffee, my greens. This is how much it is extra, and these are amazing results. So I send 3 results pictures. They're just like a mom with a baby, and then there's one that's like each month. So all the 3 months. I can send those to you, Haley, if you want, but sorry, but that is all I send, and then I send results, and then I send a voice message after the results, because that way they hear that you're a real person and not just trying to sell them something. They hear that you're a real person. So after the results, I'll send a voice message that says, hey, I am so excited for you. These are my 3 best weight loss products. Like, if you use all 3 of these, you're gonna be looking like a snack by summer. Like, I highly recommend them, and I use them every single day. Do you want to add those? So they either say yes or no, or they say not right now if they really don't have the money. But most of the time they say yes, because they see how excited I was, like we talked about earlier. They see how excited I was that I use the products and that I highly recommend them for the best and fastest results. So most of the time they say yes. And if you're scared to send a voice message, pre-record it. You can record yourself 20 times until you like it, and then it'll save to your voice memos app. That is voice memos on iPhone. I don't know if Android has it, but it'll save it, and you can just hit send whenever you want to send it. So you don't have to record yourself 20 times saying the same thing.
Okay, she just literally threw all y'all's excuses out the freaking window. She's like, oh, you're afraid to upsell? Just do it, because most of the time it works. Oh, you're afraid to voice message? Do it 20 times, save it to your phone, and then you never have to do it ever again. You only have to do it once. Like, I'm sorry, but if y'all don't get these big LCs for the rest of the month, you did not listen to anything that she just said. And I love, love, love how you were saying that you're excited and you're showing that you're a real person. First of all, she's done 2 things to show that she's a real person. Not only voice messaging, but did you guys hear at the beginning when she said, oh, and how much overall weight are you looking to lose? That shows you care. That shows you care about their goals and what they want for themselves. Does everybody hear me right now? If you ask them how much overall weight you're looking to lose, you care about them. You care about their goals. You care about their journey, rather than just trying to sell them some freaking products that they think may or may not work. We know they work. So get it out of your head that they don't work. And also, real quick, Cassie, can we talk about how you said our products are affordable? Do you know how many times I've heard from different girls, Sideline Sisters, this team, Upline, whatever, that our products are expensive? Let's back that up and have you talk about that for just a second, because I get that on too many times. People said our products are expensive, Haley. So I'm gonna have you talk about that first. I'm getting really red, so I'm gonna have you step in.
Yeah. So people ask if it's free, and I'm like, no, it's super affordable. Getting their objection out the door right before they even start talking to them. They're not expensive, you guys. Have you seen the retail price? Imagine if you bought it at the retail price. You get it for basically half off right now. And imagine other companies' products that are like $200. You get 4 products for less than $200 with this business. Like, you can get 1 product at some other company for $200, or you can get 4 products in our company for $200. Just think about that real quick, because they're not even close to expensive. Like, don't even give me that.
And
Like,
I do want to say also that a lot of our products, if you compare natural health and wellness products, like, or plant-based health and wellness products to other companies, I love how you said that they're getting more bang for their buck with us. Also, our products have clinically and medically proven ingredients for weight loss. Other companies don't have that. Other companies don't have nootropics that help with brain health and brain focus in their products. Okay, all it does is jazz them up with energy and have them. Do you know how many people have asked me, is your product going to give me the jitters? Is it going to give me the shakes? Because every other company does that to their bodies, guys. Our products are vegan, non-GMO, soy-free, gluten-free, cruelty-free. They're not tested on animals. You can't get all of this wrapped up into one with a good Christian-based company from anywhere else, okay? The grass is not greener on the other side. The grass is greener where you water it. I'm gonna have you, do you have anything else to say about upselling? Oh wait, you wanted to talk about the cleanse, right? So if they don't, okay, so if they've never cleansed before, do you send them something different?
Yeah, so basically, if they don't, I only send the cleanse one if they don't like coffee, because if they like coffee, it's obviously going to work faster because the cleanse is only 2 days. But if they still buy the cleanse, the greens, and the 𝒟𝒪𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏, it is still going to work as fast. It just they're taking the coffee daily versus the cleanse every 2 days. So if they don't like coffee, I send them that script that I just sent about the cleanse. It is the exact same price as the coffee, just different products. And then I send the amazing results that have the cleanse has and the 𝒟𝒪�𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏 and the green. So that the results that that package has. And then I send the exact same voice message that I send to the people that like coffee. I don't make it specific. I just say, I'm excited for you. These are amazing products, blah, blah, blah. I read it earlier, but I basically send the same exact script that's just like, these are so excited for you. And then I just changed it up to be the cleanse. So if they tell you they don't like coffee, that does not mean they don't want anything else. That just means they don't like coffee. If they say they haven't cleansed before, that does not mean they're not going to cleanse. That just means they have not done it. So they are going to be willing to do it, especially if they haven't done it. They've never seen the results of that, so they're going to want to try that.
I totally had another thing, but I kind of just forgot what it was. Oh my gosh, I'm
Well,
like,
I also upsell the fat fighters after. So like, even if they say they want all 3 products, I'm still gonna say, oh, I almost forgot. Did you want to try my fat fighters that help with cheat meals? Because I've done that. I use the fat fighters and they have helped me. So at the end, I'll say this script right here. Because like, even if they say no to the 3 products, I've had people that say no to all 3, but then I send the fat fighters script anyways, and they say yes to the fat fighters. That is how I get my 𝒟𝒪�𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏𝒏
going for a lifestyle change is gonna have like screw ups. Trust me, I've been there, I've done that. I like pizza, okay? I like ice cream. Y'all don't judge. I like my sweets and I like my fatty foods sometimes, even when I'm trying to be good, right? We all go out. We all like to go out with our significant others, our girls. Girls, y'all like to go out and drink, have a couple margs. Take the fat fighters, okay? Everybody needs them in their lives, even just on the side. And I'll even take them if I'm eating healthy. If your prospects ever ask, I will take them even when I'm eating healthy, and I'll just take it with my biggest meal. Like tonight, I'm going to have a really nice dinner after this, and it's going to be a healthier dinner, but I'm still going to take my fat fighters after because I really, really, really like to block the carbs and fats, eat whatever, however many there is, probably not very many, so that I don't gain weight from that meal. And that's what the fat fighters are doing, is they're making sure that they're not kind of thrown off by some cheat meals. I love that add-on script. That's my add-on script. I love it so much. And I love that you said that even if they said no to everything else, you still throw in the fat fighters. I do that too. If they say no to all this huge package that I've customized for them, and they're like, no, I still am like, okay, well, you're going to just start with the 𝒟𝒏 X? They're like, yeah. I'm like, okay, cool. And then I'm like, hey, I'm writing up the steps for you now. You want to just add these on these fat fighters because they're $25 and you need them. And it's a month's supply, guys. And I want to throw in a little disclaimer because I feel like so many people don't know this. The �ْMal X and the fat fighters cannot be taken within 5 hours of each other. Just a little disclaimer for everybody. They have to be separated. The �ْMal X at lunch, the fat fighters at dinner. Fat fighters are with your biggest meal. It's usually dinner for most people, but I just want to throw that in there because I feel like a lot of people don't know that. They have to be within, I didn't know that until Lindsay told me. They have to be within 5 hours. So note to self, make sure they are taking them within 5 hours of each other. And really quick, Cassie, I do remember what I was going to say. Oh wait, don't sell fat fighters alone. It won't, yeah. Don't sell fat fighters by themselves, guys. You should not be just getting fat fighters LCs. Literally, no, because all it's gonna do is like keep weight off of them. It's not gonna like help them lose the weight they want to lose. Same thing with wraps. Y'all don't sell the wraps as weight loss products. They are tightening and toning products. They are not gonna make people lose pounds. They're gonna lose inches, okay? And I love the wraps. Maybe you can also talk about that in a second, but I do want to talk about what if someone tells you, and I guarantee everybody's going to agree with me on this one. What if somebody tells you, oh, I just want to get the �ْMal X That's all I want to get on Facebook Messenger. They're like, I have a small budget. And they say that first. Are you still going to upsell them? Or are you going to be like, I'm not going to give it a try?
Heck yeah. Like, I always upsell no matter what they say. They'll tell me like, oh, I can't afford anything. And then like I'll be like, okay, let me just give you some info anyways. And then I'll send them like the products we have, like if they respond to the cold message like that. I'll still send them our whole list of products we have. And then they'll be like, okay, I might be interested in a 𝒟𝒪𝒏𝑔, but like I don't know if I can do it because I don't know how much it is. So I'll send them how much it is and they'll be interested in that. Like, okay, I can just do that one because I don't have a big of a budget right now. I'm like, okay, great, send me your number, we'll get you started. And then they're like, and then I'm like, wait, first, how much are you looking to lose? And then I send the upsell script because if they're looking to lose 60 pounds, they're not going to want to, they're going to need more than the 𝒟𝒪𝒏𝑔 because that's just how it is. It helps you lose 30 pounds in 90 days, not 70, 80, 90 pounds. That's not going to work. You're going to want to, and you'll tell them that. You'll just be like, okay, great. So if you're looking to lose this like you say you're looking to lose 90 pounds, you're going to need this, this, and this. And they'll be like, oh, okay. And then they'll be like, okay, let me check with my husband, see if I can swing it. Like, okay, great. So what time should I follow up? Don't think they're not going to be able to get it until like days later. Just ask for a time. Don't be scared to ask because they could be like sitting right next to him. And then they'll be like, oh crap, she wants to know what time. So they might ask him that second. So just always don't be scared to upsell, you guys. They might tell you they have zero money, but then you'll send them the upsell scripts, always send results and be excited. And they're going to be like, oh, okay, I'll add that too. And I'm like, great, let's get you started.
Basically, Nicole made me feel when she was like, I don't put a price tag on anybody. You know how many college students I've run into that are like, well, I'm in college. I've got a really small budget. And then they buy like 6 items. And I'm like, holy crap, all because I asked. All because I asked. Listen, everybody has the money. It's where they choose to put it. Let me just say that one more time. Everybody has money, but where will they put it? We want to show them that our products are real, our products are authentic, and we are authentic. You're selling yourself. You're literally selling yourself. Why should they buy from you and not Cassie Tech? Why should they buy from you and not her? That's what you have to show people is that you are different. You are unique and you have something great to offer because I promise you, they're talking to somebody else. They really are, right, Cassie? Like every time they're talking to another distributor for sure.
So guys, last week, I literally had a customer of mine tell me that her cousin does this business, but she bought the 𝒟𝒪𝒏𝑔 from me. So like she told me her cousin does this business and I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. Like best of luck to her or whatever. Cause I don't want to steal somebody else's customer. I'm not going to do that. If I know they're talking to someone, I'm going to let them talk to that person because I'm not going to steal business from someone. But she was like, oh yeah, my cousin does this, but will you give me info? You seem like you're really excited about it. And I'm like, yeah, of course I'll give you info. Like it was her decision to join with me. I did not force her to join with me, nothing. She told me her cousin does this, but wants to sign up with me. And she did. She bought like 4 products from me. And I was like, okay, great. Like that is where being serious comes in and being consistent because I post 4 to 6 times a day, you guys. Don't be scared to post more than once a day. You should be posting at minimum like 2 or 3 times a day because not everybody sees every single post. You have to be consistent with your posting and always be posting yourself and your products on your story. I'm sure she's been watching me and following me forever and sees me using my products every single day, sees me posting 4 to 6 times a day. I'm sure her cousin is probably not doing that. That's probably why she signed up with me. Like, just think about it.
100% be a product of the product always. I will forever, ever tell people that because I got results with the cleanse one time and forever sell the cleanse because I love it so much and I have results to show. So I love that so much. And I just want to say, if you could leave like with one tip, because you went diamond last month, you're going double diamond this month. Y'all, she is literally claiming, is it $35,000 in bonuses? Y'all, she's claiming $35,000 in bonuses. She's already claimed 15. She's about to claim another $20,000 bonus. Like, claps to her. Oh my God, so freaking proud of you. That's amazing. And listen, I'm going to say one thing and she's going to agree. She's not going to take this as an offense. She is no one special. No one special. I am no one special. There's nothing that's on the inside of us that isn't on the inside of you. And she'll tell you that 100% to your face. Literally, I just feel like so many people think that like we're just these magical unicorns, and that's not how it is. We're just consistent, we work hard, and it pays off. So if you can give like one tip for each, like one tip maybe about like the business and like just like that side of things, and then one tip like personally, like whether it's about like, you know, staying positive or believing or whatever, just one tip kind of self-development mental wise, and then one tip personal wise, business wise. Well, can't speak.
Yeah, so I am no one special, guys. Like she said, I am just a small town girl. I graduated 51 people in my high school. I go to college in a town that I have never been to before. Like, it is just super simple, you guys. You do not need to be anyone special. All you have to do is make a decision. Decide that you want it and go get it. You can't just decide and sit there. You got to decide and get your ass to work. Excuse my language, but decide and get your ass to work, you guys, because you can't just make a decision and wait for something to happen. Like a magical unicorn is not going to drop from the sky because you said you made a decision. You got to make a decision and put work behind it, because if you really want something bad enough, you're going to go get it. And that is what happened with me for Diamond. I had, I think, 15 customers, and then Lindsay was like, step up your game. And I was like, oh crap, I guess I got to do that. And then I ended the month with 52 customers, you guys. I've never gotten that many customers in my life. My highest was like 25, and I got 52 last month. So make a decision and go get it, because it's that simple. Like, I didn't think it was that simple either. I know some of you are probably like, it's not that simple. Like, I can't do that. What do you mean? I didn't think I could either, but I did, and you can too. So simply make a decision and go get it. Life-wise, I would just say be a real person. I used to copy and paste everything, and I still sometimes like borrow other people's posts if it's just like a product post. But like, you got to be posting about your life. Like yesterday, I was with my friends and I still enrolled. So I posted about that this morning. I was like, I'm so thankful I can go on a double date last night, and I was still able to work my business instead of being stuck at a job until midnight that I hate. I literally posted about that this morning. I just posted with my friend. I was like, thankful that I can work from anywhere and not have to work a job that I hate until midnight. Just be a real person. People aren't gonna like want to join you if you're just like, oh, join my team. It's only 99 or it's only 69. Be like, I'm thankful that I can do this while doing this. If you're interested, swipe up. Or if you're interested, drop an emoji, anything like that. But definitely be a real person and make a decision.
Love that so much. And I think also going in with that, she shows herself. And I always say this to other people is you need to show you, because they chose to follow you and your journey. So they want to see who you are. While Cassie's over here posting about a double date, I'm posting about how I'm here with my dog on the couch. So like, we're two different people, right? But like, we have people who love us for us. They want to follow you, right? So I love that you said that. And I love that you post about your life. You post about your workouts. You go live on Facebook. She does everything to show her face. She hides nothing, guys. She's not that kind of person where she's just like, let me pretend to be somebody that I'm not. When she's super sweaty, she's like, guys, I'm sweaty, but I'm still making my keto coffee and chocolate greens for y'all. But I'm over here dripping in sweat and I'm a hot mess. And that's okay. Show yourself. And I love that so much about you, Cassie. And I just love that you did this for us. And I so appreciate, can we all please drop thank you in the chat? Thank you so much. You're so amazing. We really appreciate you so much. I took so much away from this. So proud of you for going diamond last month. Like, I know how much you wanted it. I know how bad you wanted it. And that's the thing, guys, is when she said she was going to do it, nobody didn't believe her. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people will be like, yeah, I'm going to go diamond. Yeah, I'm going to go ruby. That's going to be me someday. But then you don't put any of the work in. You have to put the work in behind it. This girl was staying up until 1 in the morning, 2 in the, you know what? I think it was like 2 to 3. Tell us how long you were staying up.
Yeah, it was till like, it was from like 2:30, 3 a.m. and then I would get up at 6:45 and do my self-development and then go to class and then go to work.
Literally insane. Good Lord. And she always makes time for her self-development, just like a last note. Always journaling about where she's going, what she's doing, and reading her devotions because it makes her feel good. You know what I'm saying? So like, if God isn't your thing, Jesus ain't your thing, that's fine. Find what is your thing. You know what I mean? But if God is your thing, yeah, ask God for help. I love that so much. Ask and you shall receive. So I love that. Tell him what you want. That is so good. That's so powerful. I learned that actually at a church service, that if you never ask, you're never going to get it. So I think that is so, so powerful. And we're going to end with that. So I want everybody to ask for what they want tonight and go get it. Stop putting yourself these limits on yourself because you don't fit the mold. You are your own mold, okay? So go out there and be yourself. Go be your mass enroller self. Everybody's journey is different, right? And Cassie has her own journey of how she didn't even start for 5 months. And now she's going for double diamond, which is an average of like $5,000 a month and $35,000 in bonuses. Did I blow y'all's mind? Because she blew mine. Okay, I love you guys so much. Let me end this recording. Thank you so much, Cassie.